Thank you, friends. Thank you. I have come back with a little cold. So, Australia cold. Now we chant verse number. We are starting with 9th chapter, right?
Yes.
9. So we'll go on number 1, go on to straight. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Idam tu te guhyatamam Pravakshamyanasuyave Jnanam vijnanasahitam Yadgyatva mokshase suvat Rajavidya rajaguhyam Pavitram idam uttamam Pratyakshyavagamam dharmyam Susukham kartum avyayam Shri Bhagavanuvacha Idam tu te guhyatamam Pravakshamyanasuyave Jnanam vijnanasahitam Yadgyatva mokshase suvad Rajavidya rajaguhyam Pavitram idamuttamam Pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam Susukham kartum avyayam. So nice. I was really waiting for these classes because we have been going such nice speed from to the chapter 8. Suddenly we have to go, so to connect it up very beautifully, Bhagavan says here, I hope you have done sufficient contemplation on these ideas that we have shared for so many months now. We shall see how in this chapter Bhagavan clearly emphasizes the importance of the meditation, contemplation, call it manana, nitidhyasana, whatever you like. In the 8th chapter, the last verse, just before last verse 1, where he was talking about different types of dimensions or directions, destinations after death. Where you go, you return in another way, like a krama mukti, where you get out of this body, according to your punya, you stay in the Brahmaloka, the world of the Creator. Then, when Brahma gets liberated, you are also liberated along with him. That is known as the krama mukti. Now, both the concepts, both these things are not very much liked by the person who wants sadhya mukti. Sadhya mukti means liberation here and now. There is no question of my waiting for a liberation later on. Go there, wait, and how do you know how much punya is needed to take you to Brahmaloka? Suppose there is a way to find out. Half a kilo punya will take you to Brahmaloka. Quarter kilo punya will take you to Indraloka. Then you can try to measure it also. Can you measure it? These are all intangibles. You can't even measure it. How do you know how much punya is going to take you? Therefore, There is no question of your waiting for the liberation in the hereafter. So the possibilities are given out. The person who is viveki, interested in liberation here and now while living in this world. And that is what now in this chapter, Bhagavan Krishna motivates Arjuna towards that. Hey Arjuna, where he say that, Tasmata, having known these two paths, in the chapter end we saw that, yogi na kaschana muhyati, kaschana yogi na muhyati. No yogi who knows this path shall ever delude and shall be interested in this gradual liberation. He shall be interested to be liberated here and now. Therefore he says, emphasizing, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara udhyacha. Therefore at all times, all places, all conditions, may you remember me and go on fighting. This is the ideal for the living this life. Always abide in the truth and continue to live your life. That line is, you underline, I hope I told that time to underline, please underline that one. Sarveshu kaleshu, at all times, all places, all conditions, ma manusmara, remember me, but yudhyacha, go on fighting. Udhyacha means when you say that, in order to go on fighting means what? Fighting. At that moment, Arjuna was in the battlefield. Therefore, Krishna uses the language of fighting. It's not that therefore you go, remember me and fight. That is the whole life. No. Because he was like that. So what happens is you can take it in any pursuit that you are undertaking. Always remember me, therefore live your life. Always remember me, therefore do your job. Always remember me, you cultivate your land, walk, read, move, see, hear, touch, taste, smell, experience everything. But the central part of it is Mam Anusmara. Never forget me. When he says never forgetting me, you cannot remember God all the time without remembering yourself. Again, that is the beauty. You cannot remember God without remembering yourself. When you are with yourself, that is to be one with the God, the truth. That is why in the 7th chapter already we have revealed, elaborately we saw what this concept of God is all about, where there is mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Hey Arjuna, there is nothing other than me in this universe. When you say the word God, it is no more one name with one form, but the name for all forms. And everything is included. Nothing can stand apart. That is the most beautiful dimension you can ever see, discover in yourself. It's like you cannot say the universe and stand apart. Even if you take an example in a very gross sense of the term, you cannot say Earth and India. When you say the word Earth, India is included. You cannot say India and Tamil Nadu. When you say India, Tamil Nadu is included. When you say Tamil Nadu and Adiyannamalai, that is not right. Tamil Nadu means Adiyannamalai is included. The moment you talk about totality, samashti, macrocosm, no microcosm can stand apart. That is why there is no separation accepted between micro and macro. Are you getting that point, please? You cannot accept a separation between the ocean and the wave. Can you say ocean and the wave? Huh? From childhood onwards, you have been listening this type of statement. God is going to protect me. Why? Anytime, why do you feel unprotected? In ignorance, you feel unprotected, I can appreciate. But once you appreciate what the God is all about, truth is all about, all pervasiveness is all about, you cannot feel unprotected. Because this is something where you are no more finding security in a little body, a little role, or any such thing. That is why the language Bhagavan uses in the first verse in the 9th chapter. I shall give you the secret. Guhyatamam, greatest secret, where there is no question of waiting for the liberation hereafter. But right here now, only if you are anasuya way, you are a person, no asuya. Asuya means jealousy. Jealousy means insecurity. When you are insecure, you feel jealous. When I am insecure, I feel jealous. Oh, I don't have anything, they have everything. That is where the jealousy comes in, anasuya way. So where asuya means jealousy. Asuya means paraguneshu dosa darshanam asuya. That is the definition of asuya. Paraguneshu dosa darshanam. In other person's guna, you are seeing the dosa. You cannot accept the other person as he is. It's because you are also limited, therefore you cannot accept the other person being limitless. Where you identify yourself with a one particular role and think no end of yourself. You know, before I come, if you naturally, when you go to another country, go to other places, a few new jokes you collect. Of course, you are not interested in listening anything. So, but I am forced to. I'm forced to share it with you. There was one fellow in America. He is part of this Drug Enforcement Authority, DEA, Drug Enforcement Authority. And he has access to every part of United States of America. So he goes to a big farm. In America there are farms of thousands of acres of land. So he goes to a farm to find out whether the person is cultivating drugs, hiding drugs. He goes there. And then when he meets the farmer is a big burly man, and he says, "Sir, I have to go and search the whole farm for the drugs." The farmer said, "Yes, you can go, but please don't go to that corner." He shows a corner. 100-acre land is there, padded up nicely. "Please don't go there." This man got very wild. He brings out his visiting card, snaps at his face. "Do you see this? I am the member of the Drug Enforcement Authority of US of America. I have the access to any part of America without anybody's permission. Do you understand?" "Yes, sorry, apologies. Please go. I have nothing to hide. Please go, search everywhere." The fellow goes, searches everywhere. After half an hour, that corner where he had told him not to go, now he'll be more interested to go there. So quickly searching here and there, he has gone there. Then from that side, he starts running with his bag, the coat flying, he's running. And what is happening? He has opened that padlock. There is a Brahma bull, big bull. These American bulls, they are biggest. The cows, you know how big they are. The bulls are bigger, so big. Now with the horns around, now this fellow is now chasing, running. He is shouting and going. Now this man, the owner, can he allow him to be gored? No. So he goes there, runs near him to another little fence, and stands up on the fence and tells the man, "Show him the card, show him." "Show him the card. Come on, show him the card." Now that much. Because you have the card, you are not ready to listen to anybody. Right? You are the Drug Enforcement Authority. Asuya. This is known as pride, arrogance, jealousy. You get stuck on a role and you are no more ready to listen to anybody. Same thing a person says, "Hey, you are ignorant." Somebody the teacher says, or the tradition says, "You are ignorant. Better know yourself." "Oh, I don't care for the death. I don't care for any tragedy. Anything can come and happen in my life." When it really comes, the person is now running. When he's running, what shall you say? "Okay, show him the card." The arrogance that you had, that I am the body, I am the PhD, I am the Farsies, I am the millionaire, I am billionaire, show that card to the death. Are you getting that point, please? Asuya. To a person who is already Ishvara, who is already overwhelmed by this sense of importance with a relative role, that person is not available for listening anymore. He doesn't care. Appreciate. That is why look at yourself. Are you available? Or you are totally overtaken by this idea of me being rich or the poor or the... You can get obsessed by both. As much the obsession with riches can prevent you from getting this knowledge, obsession with poverty also can prevent you from getting this knowledge. I am so poor, I am so useless. Obsession with learning can prevent you from this knowledge. Obsession of lack of knowledge also can prevent you from getting this knowledge. Please, there is no sense of being overwhelmed by anything. You have to see yourself as you are, and therefore understand very clearly limitations belong to the roles, the physical body, your sense organs, your thoughts, and the world. Never to me. Are you getting that point, please? Please see that. That obsession with any kind, look at yourself. That is why before leaving this place, I had told you, Upasana. So much very important. I hope you did this. The moment you wake up, waking up to the world is different, which is effortless. But waking up to yourself in the beginning stages needs little effort, because unconsciously you can lose yourself in perception. Are you getting that? The moment you get up, straight away you are looking at the world, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. To go back to the eye behind the eyes, the ear behind the ear, the mind behind the mind, to go on back onto yourself, that needs a little conscious effort in the beginning stages. You need to do that. If you do not do it, you lose yourself there. And especially so because you have to sit down and be conscious of yourself, and if you are a little restless, that pushes you around. You totally forget. Ask yourself the question, how many mornings you did it? The moment you wake up, understand, your total awareness, your need to be with yourself begins the moment you wake up, before you get up. The moment you wake up, awake. I have given you that example, remember it. Inside the house you are sleeping. All the doors of the houses are closed. Doors and windows are closed. Before you start opening the doors and windows of the house, first you wake up on the bed. Are you getting that point, please? First you wake up on the bed. Then only you come out and open your windows, open your doors. Now this mobile house of a body, when you are going to sleep, doors of perception, windows of perception, all closed. You are asleep. Asleep means now unconscious. Though your self-awareness already existing, but you are not conscious that you are conscious. Nor you are conscious that you are unconscious. That is deep sleep. What is the deep sleep? Do you remember that? In the Tattva classes. Naham janami, na kinchit janami. Neither I know myself, nor I know anything else. Naham janami, na kinchit janami. Neither I know myself, nor I know anything else. That is deep sleep. Totally asleep. So the moment you wake up, meaning you are conscious. Now before you open your doors of perception, can you be conscious? Are you? By habit, the moment you wake up, our eyes are open, your senses start working, coffee smell comes. Coffee, you immediately go towards the kitchen in a household. The moment you listen to somebody talking outside, immediate curiosity. Who is talking? Immediately get up and go there. Or suppose it's raining, the sound has come. Oh, it's raining. Go there. Can you really, are you getting that point? Please, you must appreciate. This is being conscious, conscious living. Without that, it will be very, very difficult. You have to be conscious, absolutely conscious, all times, all places, all conditions. That is why, tasmat sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara udyaja. It does not say, remember me in the morning, twice a day, 4 times a week. No. Sarveshu kaleshu. At all times, sarveshu kaleshu includes sarveshu deseshu. At all places, at all times you have to remember. Is it not automatically all places you remember? Are you getting that? When you have to remember yourself at all times, remember the truth, the God at all times, is it not natural that you must remember yourself at all places? And being yourself, please, being yourself, never consider it as a job. Being yourself is not a job. Putting on a dress is a job. Being a body is a job. Think, just take that statement. Putting on a dress is a job. Being your body, is it a job? Think. Does it hit you like that? This is like the revelations. Putting on a dress is like a job. Changing a dress is a job. Physical activity is a job. Running is a job. Swimming is a job. Climbing a wall or the mountain is a job. Being your body, is it a job? Consciously you can think. So thinking can be a job. You are putting your idea into this idea that writing a note, writing an article, writing a novel, writing something. But being yourself is not a job. Understand please. Because, oh, so beautiful. Ha. Being yourself is not a job. Because you are watching your anger, making it a job, that is why you never succeed. Being angry, listen carefully. Being angry is a job because you have to really go on building up on that emotions. You have built it up so many times, now suddenly it gets built up. And therefore you are sitting down to unwind it. That becomes a job. Unwinding your emotion is a job. But being yourself is not a job. Are you getting that point, please? If you be yourself, you either have to unwind, not necessary. You be yourself, wherever it is you can cut it. Do you understand that principle? Yatra yatra manoyati tatra tatra samadhaya. Wherever your thought moves, there itself samadhi. There is no question of your taking the thought to consciousness. Wherever the plane moves, it moves in space. Wherever the ship travels, it travels in water. Wherever the vehicle goes, it goes on the road, on the earth. Wherever the thought moves, consciousness is. So being aware of yourself, very important. And such a person will be liberated. Anasuyave. Hey Arjuna, to such a person I shall. One who is not obsessed with any of the roles, and therefore no sense of inferiority and superiority, to such a person, idam te guhyatamam pravakshyami, I shall tell you, guhyatamam, the greatest secret. Next line it will tell you, rajaguhyam. Guhyatamam, rajaguhyam is the king among the secrets. Dharma, guhya. Dharma, what is right, wrong, different types of these ideas. It's a secret because not many people are aware of it. When you are born, you don't know about it. They say, Upasana is like guhyataram. Upasana, meditating on something, you don't know how to do that. Those are all guhyataram. Whereas Atmagyan, which is akhandartha bodhaka vakya, guhyatamam, the best of the secrets. Guhyatamam. Why? Because the source is you. The secrecy of this knowledge is a peculiar secrecy. Peculiar because all the time it is myself, but I am looking for it. That is the joke. All the time it is myself, but I am looking for it. And the moment I look for it, I deny it. If I don't look for it, I don't get it. What a thing. I hope you have seen these things. The more you sit down, the more you consciously observe, you can see how nothing can hide it. Can anything hide yourself? Yet it is so well hidden. Nothing can hide the space. Nothing can hide the silence, no sound. No thought can hide the consciousness. Nothing. Gross object, subtle thoughts. Gross perception, subtle thoughts. All your memories, nothing can hide it. That is why when you are attempting to remove a thought to be yourself, you are getting yourself involved in an activity. That is where you don't find it. Because busy digging it. It's like busy digging for earth. Standing on the earth, busy digging the earth. Or standing on the space, you think as the space is buried under the earth, so you are busy digging to find the earth. How do you do that? How do you search for consciousness in and through the thoughts? Think please. How do you search for consciousness in and through the thought? This is where the more and more you discover, your smile returns to your life. You say, my God, what have I been doing? The smile returns. What have I been doing? How come I am missing it? This is myself. How do I miss it? Please think. So consciously observe it every moment, consciously. Observe it every moment. And I shall tell you about that. How? Jnana vijnana sahitam yadgyatva mokshase asubhat. I shall tell you this knowledge, reveal this knowledge. Jnana sahitam, vijnana sahitam. Jnana, vijnana, both are same thing. Both words mean same thing. When they simultaneously at one place used, you can make a difference. Jnana means like information. Vijnana is direct knowledge. If they are used together, Jnana Sahita, Vijnana Sahita, when you say that, you have to make a little difference. But the word Jnana and Vijnana, both are one and the same. Suppose say Jnana Adhyeva Kaivalyam, can you say, no, Vijnana Adhyeva Kaivalyam? Don't get nothing. That is scholarship, stupid. Jnana means same thing as Vijnana. But when together they are used, one is information, other is direct knowledge of yourself. Is there a difference between Jnana, Vijnana, Sahitam? Yes. You want to listen another one? This is a real good one. When I read it, I was collapsing. When I spoke, everybody collapsed. And I know you will not like it. Okay. So just because you pick up the word I am Brahman, nothing will happen. You must see it for yourself. That is the thing. This is a story from Europe. In a European country, deep down in the European villages, medieval villages, people are still religious, like in India also. When you go to villages, people have got more sense of God, chanting, dancing, music, all that stuff is there. So there is a lot of religion in the medieval villages. One Sardar, he happened to go to that country. And he settled down in a small village deep inside the European countries. Usually not many Indians are there, so he was a visible thing. And these Sardar, they eat everything, no problem at all. So usually, every day, and he loved European barbecue. Barbecue, where you make this meat, fish, chicken, all these things on the outdoor. You make barbecue, open barbecue. Then you put that barbecue masala, spices, it goes everywhere. Everybody feels tempted. So those who like it, they'll love it. Those who hate it, they suffer. That's what it is. In Europe, there is a standard practice, wajib practice. Fridays are meant for only for fish. No religious person must eat chicken and meat. They must eat only fish. That is because they say these religious organizations had a lot of ponds. So when everybody started eating meat and chicken, the fish could not be sold. So the religious organization put a general announcement. Friday is the fish day. So everybody starts eating fish, so their fish were sold, no problem. But this Sardar every day, he loves only chicken and fish, chicken and mutton. So he does that barbecue every day. On Friday, when he does it, other people are disturbed. They can't eat, only this man is eating. When they are remembering these things, feeling disturbed, they went and told the father, see, this fellow is doing this, we are feeling tempted. We don't know how to stop it. Somehow or other, if you can, make him to stop it, or just make him one of us, so that he doesn't cook anymore. Then he went and gently told him, you should not be doing these things. He said, I can't say that, that is freedom. Okay, so why don't you come to church a little? So he was there. He said, you are here for a long time, you are part of the group now. Anyway, you don't have any other place to go. You need God in your life also, come. They don't insist, but you come. Say, okay, I'll come. Why shall I come? So that you become also like one amongst us. So you don't have to eat fish and eat these mutton things on these Sundays and Fridays. You stay with us. No problem. Okay. What shall I do? You come on Sunday morning for the prayer. So he goes for the Sunday morning for prayer. And then, they baptize. So how do they baptize? That's what this person told me. How do they baptize? They hold the person, put him under water. And they tell him. And he told this, priest told to this fellow. The English also is wrong, because ordinary village, you see. You was a Sardar. You were born as a Sardar. You was born as Sardar. You raised as a Sardar, a Sikh. Now, he puts the water on him. Now, you are a believer in this religion. Over? Yes, over. And says, then what shall I do now? Don't eat chicken and, don't eat chicken and mutton on the Friday evening. Only fish. No problem, what is that, one day. So, that Friday, the coming Friday, he did that. The whole village was relieved. Abba, such a nice thing. So, everybody was relieved. Abba, at last, this fellow has fallen into the line. Next Friday, same thing. After 3-4 Fridays, again he has started putting chicken. And the fragrance, that whole flavor, the smell went around the village. Everybody is tempted now. The one fellow runs to the father, what is this? The fellow has started doing it again. He said, no, cannot. He said, no, you come, see for yourself. He also felt it in the air. The father comes and he sees. When this man saw the father, before this father questioned him, he said, Father, so what is going on? He said, no, nothing. Then how come you are doing chicken? No, I am not doing anything wrong. So how can you say that? He said, look. So he put the chicken on the barbecue, took little water, and he said, you was born as a chicken, you was raised as a chicken, now you are a fish. Now you was born as a chicken, you was raised as a chicken, now you are a fish. Now can the father say anything? If you are born, just by changing somebody's name, things don't change. Picking up an idea, now you are Brahman. Please see that. Laugh at these beautiful jokes, very revealing. Just because by repeating, I am the Brahman, I am the Absolute, Anandoham, Sachidanandoham. That is what we have been doing. Most religious people do that. Soham, koham, aham brahmasmi, I am Absolute, Shivoham. Yes, when you repeat it, other things keep up for some time. But when other thoughts come, the Shivoham goes away. That is why when anger comes up unconsciously, you forget Aham Brahmasmi. Jealousy comes, anger comes, little emotion comes. You get obsessed with that emotion and completely forget everything. Or else why will you get upset? Your test of your wisdom is sada samatvam. The sameness every moment, at all times, all places, all conditions. Pashyan Shunvan, you saw that in 5th chapter. Pashyan Shunvan Sprusan Jigran Asnan Gachan Swapan Swasan Pralapan Visrujan Unmishan Nimishan Napi Nakinchit Karomiti Yuktamanyeta Tattvavid. Indriyarani Indriyarthesu Vartanti iti dharayan. Knowing that the sense organs do their job. The eyes see, ears hear, tongue taste, thoughts happen. But I, nakinchit karomi, who I am, neither sees, hear, taste, touch. That is the function of the eyes, sense organs, body, mind. You are yourself. It's not a denial of perception. Are you getting these things? This is what gets absolutely fixed onto you, becomes very effortless to you when you consciously contemplate, be yourself. Nobody tells you to change your perception. The biggest problem comes in the religious field because you want to make a new leaf out of a person. And many people also feel proud. Oh, I was a rascal, I was an idiot, I was a drunking, I was drinking, I was doing these things. Now God came to my life and I am completely changed. Don't tell that nonsense. Somewhere inside you, you will be going crazy. And you are talking nonsense for others' sake. Please. That is where you cheat yourself and you cheat others. The test of your wisdom is, I am who I am in spite of every thought, in spite of prevailing conditions of the universe, in spite of what all changes the body goes through. Everything happens. Body is cold. Nose is running. There may be temperature. There may be body pain. Body is tired. But how are you inside? Million-watt searchlight. Absolutely brilliant, conscious. But body is going through that. What can you do? You can't help it. Same thing also with your thoughts. Is there any thought which you cannot handle? That is where comes your jnana vijnana sahitam. Jnana sahita, vijnana sahita. First you pick up this as though information about yourself. Then vijnana. Remember that example I gave you. You have picked up the knowledge of, you have picked up the informations on Himalayas. To convert that information to knowledge, you have to go to Himalayas. You pick up informations on different places. A waterfall, Amazon forest, Alaskan snow landscape. You pick up the information. To make it knowledge, you travel there. It can be hundreds of miles, thousands of miles. It can be 100 feet. Somebody sometimes calls you, hey, the snake's dancing, come. So he has given the information, snakes are dancing. To see that, you must go. 100 feet you must go. Or else how are you going to see it? There is a distance between what you hear, information, and the place where it is happening to convert your information to knowledge. In Atmajnana, there is no such distance. Who you are, and the information you pick up about yourself, to convert that information to knowledge, where should you go? Anywhere to move outside in this universe? Not even 1 inch you have to travel. Nor can you say, I have to travel inside. Travel inside because why do you want to travel inside? Because you think you means begins from perception and outside. The other thing is not taken into account. Are you getting that? It's like, take that example, it's like you have got all the clothes on your body. And somehow you have forgotten your body. Just an example. Somehow you have forgotten your body. You have got 3 layers. Let's say 3 layers you have got. You have got a banyan, you have got a shirt, you have got a coat. So you are very happy about your coat. Then somebody says, hey, that's not the truth. Then, so even though you are inside the coat, the shirt and the banyan, but somehow you have never felt your body. Without the body, the dresses will not hang on to it. Are you getting that? Without the body, the dresses will not hang on to it. But I am not aware of my body. I am aware of the dresses. So begins the inward journey. Beyond the coat, shirt. Beyond the shirt, banyan. Beyond the vest, me. Created. Just like that. Perception, gone. No perception, thought, always you are there. No thoughts will be possible, no perception is possible without you being yourself, but by habit externalized. Remember that verse in Kathopanishad. Paranchigani Vetrunat Swayambhu Tasmat Param Pashyati na Antaratman. Paranchigani Swayambhu Vetrunat. The God himself has to destroy the person, man, by giving him a set of sense organs which are extrovert. Tasmat Param Pashyati. Everybody sees out. Na Antaratman, never himself. So to see yourself is not to create something new. Are you getting that point, please? That is why perception, your meditation is not a job. Do you understand? Your meditation is not a job. Just see. Be it. Consciously observe. Be yourself. So I shall tell you, jnana sahitam, vijnana sahitam. Yad jnatva, by knowing which, asubhat mokshase. By knowing which, you shall asubhat, samsara bandhanat mokshase. Asubha means samsara bandhana. Like Shiva and Shaba. Shaba is asubha. Subham, auspiciousness. And what is auspiciousness? That which is not dying, changing, that is Shiva. That which is changing and dying, that is Shaba. So at this moment, forgetting the Shiva, I have been with the Shava. That is why there is only one thought. You understand the point? Only one thought you have to handle. I thought. Rest of it is not a trouble. Have you found it? Do you recognize it? Do you pinpoint it? Only one thought is your problem. Creation is not a problem until you drag it onto yourself. Body is not a problem until you drag it onto yourself. No thought is a problem until you drag the thought onto yourself. Remember Balbir? Okay. I'll tell you the joke. If your name is not that, why are you listening? What are you waiting it for? You want to listen? You don't want to repeat? Yes, sir. Okay, let's repeat. This is crazy. No. Please understand, this type of jokes, that's real Upanishadic stories now. Eh? You can make it like that. One day a fellow went to cricket match. Now South Africa champion trophy. So the person has purchased his ticket and he goes to the cricket ground. And he goes to the cricket ground, then he furtherly remembers, Aiyah, forgot the ticket at home. But to drive back another 2 hours, he said, all right, start the line, get the ticket. Why travel this way, spending money for petrol and all that? Goes there. As he's standing, the line is moving. Then suddenly somebody calls from a distance, Balbir. So the fellow looks out and comes out and starts looking. Who is calling? By the time he starts looking, there is nobody calling. So he goes back. By the time he goes back, line has moved. So again he has to start at the end of the line. Again he goes. Stands there, get the ticket, already half an hour gone. There is still half an hour more, so he said, take a drink. So goes out, stands in the drink line. Again he is almost reaching the window. Somebody goes, Balbir. Again he steps out and starts looking everywhere. Who is calling? Nobody. Again stands in the line, queue has moved, gets the drink after half an hour. Habba, ticket, drink, goes to the stadium. Everybody sitting down there. He also sat down, ready to watch the game, opened the bottle, drinking his drinks. As he's going to drink, suddenly again somebody, Balbir. He got up, taking his drink in the hand, got up, looked everywhere, and he said, my name is not Balbir. No, it's a very, very interesting story, you see. My name is not Balbir. No, then why are you moving out? It happens everywhere. You are walking on the road, somebody says, hey, idiot. Everybody looks at you. Everybody looks. Everybody. No, is it not experience? The moment somebody says, idiot, everybody looks. Why? And some people take it so much into themselves, here people don't know how to talk. They call everybody idiot. What? Why? Why are you? Nobody knows how to behave. They call you an idiot, you are stupid. Huh? So because you are walking, nobody should tell anything. If this is not your name, why are you dragging it onto yourself? Some unintentional, insane madcap, an insane madcap gives an unintentional statement, throws an unintentional statement, idiot. And you take it so seriously. The teacher, the scripture, shastra, guru, tradition, with so much of love, affection, concern, Tattvamasi, you are a Brahman, absolute. No. How beautiful, tell me. How stupid. If you really understand it, you shall not spend your mind, spend your time thinking about what others have told. Are you really getting the point? Will you spend your time thinking about what that man commented, this happened, that happened? Are you interested in yourself? Are you interested in other person, what he talks or does? That is where comes, as I told you, a smile returns. Because, don't worry, you do your thing. Please. You do your thing. You must learn. Learn from life. So far, I have been forgetting myself. That is why, jnana sahitam, vijnana sahitam. If we give the information, but going to the root of it, myself, learning from the experience. I'll tell you one little story. With that I shall end today, because then tomorrow we shall see more elaborately. The other verse, very sweet one. Every verse is sweet. Just think it up. There was a businessman, a small trader. He goes from village to village selling hats, selling hats. So one day, as he was going in the village, he felt tired, slept under a tree. When he slept under a tree, he wakes up. The monkey has taken, he has no hats there. The monkey has taken everything. The monkey is sitting down with some 10-20 hats on the upstairs. So this fellow, he has only his own hat. So he started playing with it. Monkey also started playing with it. Then he put it on his head. The monkey also started putting on his head. Then this suddenly struck him. Whatever I do, this fellow is doing. He threw it. When he threw it, monkey also threw it. Monkey threw all the hats. So he went, collected all the hats, and his own hat also there. Happily he returned home. 30 years down the line, that man is dead. Now his grandson is doing the same business. So the grandson goes there, and it so happens, while finishing his business, goes and lies down on the same tree. The monkey's grandsons also, they are also, another generation, the monkeys are also standing there, they are taking. So he goes to sleep, the same monkey does it, another monkey comes up, he picks up he goes there. So he looks at it. What to do? I remembered, grandfather. Oh, okay. So he touches it. The monkey also touches it. Puts it on his head, monkey also puts it on his head. He throws it. Strange thing happens. The monkey comes down, takes the hat and looks at him and tells him, "You think you only have a grandfather?" Even the monkey learns, just a story, Learning from experiences, that you are facing different types of situations in life is natural. That is why there is no resistance to anything. You understand the beauty. Please, don't say, "Oh, I will never make a mistake." Don't talk that nonsense. If you are ignorant, every move is a mistake. Your smile is a mistake, your frown is a mistake. Why? Personally motivated. Selfish act. You are helping somebody is a mistake. Why? Because you are expecting something. You are not helping also is a mistake. Because you are happy that the other fellow is in trouble. It's all useless activity. When you are happy with yourself, everything is beautiful. You can help somebody, listen friends, you help somebody who has helped you. Can you help somebody who has not helped you? Then you have made it. One who talks very highly of you, of course everybody will praise him. But the person who talks against you, can you just still tell him, "It's okay, that person is doing that, how does it matter?" Without going through the reactions inside, can you function? Then only greatness. Understand? Don't say never get a chance to make a mischief. No, you can get a chance to mischief. Yes, yes. No, no. You have to eat this idli. No, I can't eat. Thank you. Thank you. Will you like to eat it? Yes, yes. You take it anywhere in life. You don't create a problem out of anything. Never precipitate a crisis. Are you that type of person? Then only khushi. Uttamam sukham. Uttamam sukham. It will come next line, we shall see. Susukham. We say, anyway, tomorrow we shall see. Uttamam sukham. Happiest, happiest, happiest. Never you feel affected in life. Never. What roles you are going to take doesn't touch the actor. What thoughts are going to pass doesn't touch you. That is why you don't no more struggle with your thought. Ask yourself your question. Are you struggling with your thoughts still? If you are struggling with your thoughts, what does it mean? You are giving your thoughts more importance than yourself. Right or wrong? If you are struggling with your thoughts, what does it mean? Who is more important? You or the thought? It's like you are struggling with your dress. If I put on this dress, I look ugly. Are you handsome? Yes. Don't worry about dress. Are you beautiful? Yes. Then don't worry about painting and dressing. Because if with something you are looking beautiful, when that is gone, you look ugly. If with a dress you are looking so wonderful, when that is gone, what will happen? So why are you interested in that? Hey, put it on for whatever it is. If you want to do something about it, okay, you do it. Whatever you choose, you do. Decide. But your being who you are does not depend upon the dress. Same thing, thoughts. Why do you feel ugly with a thought? Are you getting that point? Why do you feel guilty? Why do you look ugly? Why do you look stupid? Oh, I don't know why the thoughts are coming. Should you worried? Should you get worried? Think of yourself. Should I be worried about what thoughts come, or should I know who I am? What is my concern? What should I do in life? To be who I am? Or shall I be worried what dresses I have? It's just like a child. The child is worried about the dresses. Which dress you shall put on? Crying. I want that pink only. I don't like that yellow. So you are also stuck on a role. I like this holy thought. I don't like this unholy thought. You have successfully destroyed yourself. Therefore, it does not mean you are a pervert. No difference between holy thought and unholy thought. Yes, there is no difference between the two until you express. That there is a thought is not a problem. Are you getting that point, please? That there is a thought is not a problem. Only when you act on it. You have in your wardrobe a dress which looks like a skeleton. Does it frighten anybody? Does it frighten anybody? It's all, that black dress with white things, it looks like a ghost. You have that. For your Halloween, you have put it on. Your children, anybody afraid of it? Until you put it on and come out. If it is in your wardrobe, dresses in your wardrobe, does it give people pleasure or pain? Nothing. The thoughts inside you, should it frighten people? What thoughts you have? Nobody sees it. Until you put it on and step out. Please. So what shall you change? Shall you change your thoughts? Or you being yourself? This is Rajavidya. A knowledge which makes you beautiful, not in the absence of things, but in spite of the things. Are you getting that? It makes you wonderful. Shiva, auspicious, Shubham, Shivam, immortal. Not because absence of thoughts are the body. in spite of those things. Rajavidya. We'll see more of it, and that should be again it here and now. Please close your eyes. Just see this effortlessness. The moment you close your eyes, you are with yourself. You open your eyes, still you are with yourself. Your whole living is a meditation. Sarveshu kaleshu anusmara uddhyacha. Take that statement, you're like a mantra. How nicely Bhagavan says. Sarveshu kaleshu, all times, may you be yourself. Uddhyacha, fight. Engage yourself in all activities of life, but always being yourself as you